Denise. Happy Monday. Hey, Lisa. Good morning. Anybody see me on Real Housewives of Potomac last night? I was on Real Housewives of Potomac last night. Pronouncing names wrong. Hey, Elise. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Get your black ass up. Get your black ass up. Wake your black ass up. You better get your black ass up. Joe Clair in the morning time. How y'all doing? Get your black ass up. Get your black ass up. Get your black ass up. How y'all doing? Get your black ass up. Joe Clair in the morning time. Every morning on the live. Get your black ass up. Hey, Ursula, what's going on? Sequoia, how you doing? Get your black ass up. Hey, James, hey, Bear. Hey, Tony. Wake your black ass up. Y'all said Robin name all wrong. You better get your black ass up. Last night on Potomac Housewives, get your black ass up. Yeah, I messed that lady name up yesterday on Real Housewives of Potomac. We filmed that thing back in, I want to say maybe in September, maybe in August sometime, maybe September. Yeah, I messed that lady name all up last night on Real Housewives of Potomac. I apologize, Robin. My bad. My bad. What did I call her, Ursula? What was the lady's name? I called her something all the way wrong last night. Real Housewives of Potomac, if y'all were watching. Her name is, yeah, Robin Dixon. What I call her? Her name Robin Dixon. Now, who is Karen? I heard that somebody said I was drunk. Oh, Karen said I don't know. Karen is drunk. I wasn't hardly no drunk. Anyway, you made the damn show, the podcast. Oh, Karen said you were drunk, Robin Bryant. Robin Bryant, yeah. Yeah, so I'm sorry, Robin. I apologize. I just knew they was gonna cut that part out of the show. Nah, they left it right in there. They left it right in there. Me saying the lady wrong. Now, I went to school with a woman named Robin Bryant. I went to school with a sister named Robin Bryant, and her name is Giselle Bryant, and I think that's where my mix-up came in. Because didn't I call her Robin Bryant or Robin? I think I said, well, anyway, I got the lady wrong now. Name wrong. Right, I gave Robin Giselle's last name, but I know a Robin Bryant from Morgan State University. And I know Jamal, so that's why, anyway, she be all right. We will be fine. My fault, Robin. I apologize. And Juan, my man, too. And Juan, my man. I ain't seen him in 55 billion years, but that's my mans in them. Y'all see this cup? My wife put this joint in anyway. It's a whole nother story. Ernest Perkins Jr., who tunes in. Oh, big shout out to Ernest Perkins Jr., who tunes into the DMV zone. He's talking about how Sellers, I said the lady name all the way wrong. My bad, Robin. So Ernest Perkins Jr. said, morning, Joker Clair. You and Marina were talking about the best chicken sandwich. He's talking about Marina when we were on the DMV zone. And the best chicken sandwich is at Roaming Rooster on Bladensburg Road, and you will not get any argument out of me on that one right there. Because boy, does it, ooh yeah. Oh, yeah, that Roman rooster chicken sandwich. I tell them put a little coleslaw on my junk. You feel me? Oh, yeah, they know what they doing over there. The one on Bladensburg Road. That's the only one I've ever been to is the Roman Rooster on Bladensburg Road. Yes, they do have. Yes, they do have. This is starting the Monday off correctly. Monday is all right when you start off by having a debate about chicken sandwiches. If your podcast starts off with a debate about chicken sandwiches, you doing something right. Namaste and namaste. Oh man, what did I do with the? Oh, okay. Yeah, so you get no. We not fighting. Ernest, you get it. You hit the nail on the head with that. We got a moment of clarity coming up in about 5 minutes. Alan, what it do? I went to the Commanders game last night. Ah, man, I took my son to the Commanders game last night. And man, it was no good. It was great father and son time. That was what it really was. Big shout outs to everybody who had me there. Me and my guy went down to the field. I'll show y'all. Yeah, man. Yeah, we lost last night, and it was. Let me show y'all. Come on, Joe. Look up here. Yeah, man. You ain't gonna go catch a pass or nothing, Joe? So anyway, Fox 5 DMV zone. Check this out. I'm down here on the field. Post game. We did not pull out the W, but it's still a beautiful night to be a Commanders fan. I hope you sat there and watched that game the same way I did. Joe, how did you feel about the game? Was it crazy? Was it crazy? Say what? Tell the camera.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Yes, indeed. Fox 5, the DMV zone, baby. Yeah, I'm out here. I'm doing it. Anyway, so that was last night. Tony. Yes, Tony. Yes, Tony, I had on the onesie. Thank you, Ursula, for the other day. If y'all didn't see it, the other day on Fox 5, me and my man Chad got to singing the Christmas songs, and we needed to. We needed to sing a little bit of Christmas real quick. They could have cut me. They supposed to cut me. I thought they would cut me while we were singing. So if they didn't, I don't know. Angie, no, that's my girl. At least as far as I know, that's my girl. She cool as a fan with me. Yeah, Earl, you know what it was. All right, Anthony Roberts. Talking about fly, Eagles, fly. But we beat the Eagles. Anyway, yes, we were singing Christmas songs on Friday on my show on the DMV Zone. Good morning, Miss Wedge. How you doing? We ain't seen you in a while. Today's the first day of Hanukkah, correct? Hey, Tracy Martin Cook and George Cook, what's good with y'all? Morning. Ladies and gentlemen, a good dear friend of mine, Mr. George L. Cook, is on the line. Make sure y'all tell George good morning. Welcome to the Black Ass Bunch, Mr. Cook. Mr. Cook, you are now part of the Black Ass Bunch. In my mind, I want you all to be free. To all of our friends and family, Merry Christmas to each one of you. Ooh. Yeah, Alan Williams, what it do? How you doing this morning? Let's get to this moment of clarity, everybody. It's the second day of Hanukkah. Excuse me. Today is the second day of Hanukkah. Big Rich. Hey, y'all tell my man Richard Todd Edwards good morning as well. That's my good Jersey guy. Rich he was part of the Black Ass Bunch even before we started this broadcast. You can hear the red line and the slave in their voices. Silent night. When they sing like that, they have been through some things. Holy night. All is gone. And all is bright. Round your virgin mother and child. Yeah, boy. Yes, indeed. Oh, holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep. That's my favorite part right there. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heaven. Heavenly peace. Yeah, see that right there? Hey, Ivory, don't start that up this morning, Ivory. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then he come in. Silent night. Holy night. Shepherds quake at the sight. Holy streams from heaven afar. Heavenly hope. Sing hallelujah. Christ, the Savior, is born. Oh, yes, he is. Christ, I say that Savior is born. Ooh, ooh. Hey, go ahead with that, Ivory Kelly. Anyway, and that's my song. That's my song. Thank you so very much. This is how you start the Monday before Christmas song. To each one of you. Now that's my Christmas song. That one right there. Hey, Rudolph, ooh, with your nose so bright. Come on, come guide my sleigh tonight. Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red. You'll go down in history. Hey, Rudolph, won't you guide my sleigh? Hey, Rudolph, won't you guide my sleigh? That's my joint. That's that jump right there. Alan Williams talking about I'm making the dog bark. Sound like a cat trying to. You just mad because you can't hit these notes. Now, I'm not hitting them perfectly, but I'm getting around the note. I'm writing the neighborhood of the note. I'm in the note neighborhood. You ain't even in the note zip code, Alan. You just don't be mad at me because I'm around these notes. Ain't that right, everybody? Ain't I around the notes? I'm around the notes. I'm closer to the notes than you are, Alan. Anyway, big shout out to my man Ivory Joe Kelly, who came to my show, Huntsville, Alabama, a couple of years ago, and I just randomly yell out, "Is it creamy?" Or what did you yell out? Ivory Joe Young. Snatch. Oh yeah. Snatch. Here's what I gotta say. If you've only seen me do comedy while I'm hosting, you haven't seen me do comedy. You have not seen me do comedy. If all you ever see me do is hosting comedy, you ain't seen me do comedy. You gotta come see me when I get to do an hour. When I get to do an hour, oh, it's on. He said the dog woke up looking around. I'm around, right? I'm around the notes, right, everybody? I'm in the note neighborhood. Alan, over here hating on my singing prowess. Sleep in heaven, sleepy. Sleep in heaven, heavenly peace. That's it right there. Go on and rest your mind and sleep in heavenly peace. That's my song. Yeah, come see me do an hour of stand-up, and then that's what it is. Your wife rolled her eyes at me, D. My bad. Bladder is spelled with 2 D's now, Alan. Since you're going to be like that, since you're getting petty. Now I got to take this bama outside to pee. Joe done moved his bladder. It's a bladder. B-L-A-D-D-E-R. I could sing the whole morning. Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. This Christmas, and as we look around, your eyes outshine the town. Don't get me started. The fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and it's all right, I'm ready. I'm ready for Christmas now. I'm ready for Christmas. And look, me and my wife ain't bought gift the first. I'm making gifts this year. Ursula, don't even insult me like that. Ursula, even if I did like Chris Brown version better, I better not never say it out loud. Anybody over the age of Chris Brown better not never say they like Chris Brown better than Donny Hathaway, than the great Donny Hathaway, than the incredible. You know what? You get me started on Donny Hathaway. Because I'm about to start singing old Donny Hathaway records. Giving up. It's so hard to do. Said I've tried, but it just ain't no use. Giving up. Girl. Don't get me started. Listen. Don't get me started on Donny Hathaway. Don't you get me started on Donny Hathaway. Said I've tried, but it just ain't no use. And my light of hope is burning dim. But, boy, girl. But in my heart I pray that my love and faith in the girl will bring her back someday. Whoa. giving up. Girl, don't you get me started on no Donny Hathaway a week before Christmas. Hey, don't you stop, Tracy, with that a song for you. We were alone, and I was singing this song to you. You taught me precious secrets of a true love. Girl, don't you get me started on no Donny Hathaway this morning. You came out in front when I was hiding. Woo! That's my song. All right, back to Christmas. All right, we were supposed to do a moment of clarity 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. Uh-huh. All right. Can we get into this moment of clarity, everybody? Huh? Can we get into this moment of clarity? Myron Woodland, don't you start me with that for all we know. For all we know, we may never meet again. Girl, boy, and man. Woo! 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 Don't get me started on that. All right, let's get into this moment of clarity. Rest in peace, Donny Hathaway. Uh-huh. All right, today's moment of clarity. Everybody can't go. Have you ever heard this saying everywhere? Everybody can't go. This is today's moment of clarity. Everybody can't go. Hey, you that's waking up this morning, wrestling with the people in your life and in your circle that you feel are not growing. You feel like you have an obligation to everyone as you make your ascension to the next level. I want to remind you of something I learned from Allen Iverson during an interview back in the day. He explained to me that everybody can't go. Everybody wants to go, but who's doing the work to move on with you to the next level? Who's getting down with your movement? Who's pouring into you as opposed to taking and taking and taking? Think about it and think about it thoroughly. Who in your circle is being selfless and uplifting, and who is being selfish and pulling you back down or weighing you down? If all they can do is take, then they may be one of the ones that you have got to shake off. They'll be fine. They will be okay. You'll see them again, but not for this season, for this movement, or for this time in your life. This person or those people just can't go on with you. It can be hard. It can be a very hard pill to swallow. But, it is what it is. You understand me? Everybody cannot go with you on your ascension. I know you want to take everyone with you, but they might not be able to vibrate and oscillate at that frequency. The frequency that you have to use every morning to get up early, to get the workout done, to make sure that you've eaten healthy, to make these better decisions for your life, to come and do your podcast. When you used to have 300,000 people in the morning, now you only got 100. The people who can't stick down with you, when you go on to the next, they can't go. They can't go. You better listen to what I'm telling y'all this morning. You may have people, you may be on your way to the next, and you cannot get there messing around with the people who are not ready to go. Who are not ready to go. You may love this person with all your heart and mind. They can't go. You've got to find room for them in your life elsewhere. Because where you're headed is where you're headed. You understand what I mean? Where you are headed. History never talks about the people that the people had to shake off. You understand what I mean? You never hear about the ex-best friend. You never hear about the person who would change their mind. You never hear about the person who didn't get on the bus with you when you had to go work hard. You don't hear about those people. That's not what y'all don't even know about the people who told me I couldn't do this. I don't even talk about them. I never bring these motherfuckers up because I'm going somewhere. I'm headed somewhere. And I've had to shake people off a time and 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 time again. I have been convinced that God allows me to shine. He allows my light to come through. He's given it to me, and he's seen fit for me to see that I can let my light shine here in this world and not to dim it for anyone. Well, if that is the case, some people that's with you, they putting on shades. You got you shining, they putting on shades. I can't see that bright. That's too damn bright for me. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Everybody can't go. Remember that. I wrote it right here. It's a true statement. That's how you know it's true, because I wrote it. There you have it. It's your moment of clarity right here. Joe Clair Live. And I bow down to the divine in each and every one of you. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Do y'all know what namaste means? It means I bow down to you. I added that divine part. When I said it, people used to be like, what you saying on the radio? I bow down to the divine in each and every one of you. You know how they say God is in you or Jesus is in you? You have the divine inside of you. Well, I bow down to your divine. Because I know you divine. I know you're incredible. You might not be able to see it, but I see it. I know it. Now it might be clouded and shrouded by a bunch of bullshit that you've put on since you've been here on the planet, but it's still, your divine is right in there. It's all in here. It's everywhere. But remember, everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. Fuck that. Walk around and block your blessings. Messing around with people who ain't ready to go. Real talk. Thank you, Urs. Thank you, Hoodie Tomb Store. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. Namaste. Fatima, thank you. Beth, thank you. Shalonda, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Fatima. Frank, how you doing? Thank you, Miss Lakima. Thank you, Sequoia. Thank you, Tamara. Yeah, Alan. Alan says I learned that a while ago. Ain't enough seats in the car for everyone. Only the like-minded can ride. Woo! Say that thing again. Ain't enough seats in the car for everyone. Only the like-minded can ride. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! There you go right there. Let's talk real estate today. I want to talk real estate every day, tell you the truth. On the back half of this broadcast every morning, I want to talk about Jay Drew is in the middle of enjoying 3 weeks of use it or lose it leave. He gonna be here every day. I know that's right, Jay. Namaste. That's what you do, Alan. Alan says, I'm doing it right now. Cutting off the fake and replacing it with the real. I have heard it many times. I can't do something or my ideas were goofy, but now they see it work and they trying to get free graphics. He said I charge them extra. You damn right you do, but nah. I've been building my graphics company for 5 years, and this year has been my most active year, and I'm blessed and grateful. That's what I'm talking about, Alan. That's real. Woo! The chickens can't fly with the eagles. And somebody told me I was an eagle a long time ago. This guy, he was a janitor at my job. He was custodian at our job at the radio station. He used to tell me every day, look, man, you the eagle. You need to go fly, bruh. And I didn't know what he was talking about. I swear I didn't. And now I see what the man was talking about. You understand me? You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Beth is moving today, everybody. Let's wish her the best of luck. Beth is moving today, everyone. And this has been a process for our sister Beth. It's been quite a process. It's full of ups and downs, the ebbs and flows and everything else. Let's wish her all the luck today. I hope this is a nice, seamless, easy, stress-free move, Beth. Got me? She's moving to Occoquan. Occoquan. Right. Yes, Beth, the best is yet to come. Y'all have to excuse me. I haven't eaten today. Damn. One of my favorite things in the world is toast and jelly. And I got toast and jelly over here. Anybody got real estate questions this morning? Oh, y'all see my flying pig? That's a flying pig that I think I'm gonna keep all year round. It's a Santa Claus pig. His head's supposed to move back and forth, but I don't know why it's not. His head's supposed to move back and forth, but for some reason it ain't doing it. Anyway, that's my pig. Then I got a flying pig. That's my symbol. It's my spirit animal. Flying pigs is my spirit animal. You understand me? It's my guy. I've had this dude for, I don't know, 20 years now. My big flying pig. I am a flying pig. That's me. Can't stunt me. Can't stop me. Oh, I ain't got no shoes on either. Who was calling my house? Oh. April Ryan, good morning. I sure did. And I'm actually on my live broadcast right now as we speak. Everybody say hi, April. All my people are saying hello to you, April. I'll call you later this morning. Is that okay? Bye, baby. I'll talk to you soon. Ha 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 ha. The one and only April Ryan, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, April Ryan, White House correspondent. April Ryan from the Griot. That's my homegirl from Morgan State University. Do seniors 65 and older pay reduced or no property tax in Maryland? That's a good question. I don't think so, but there may be programs for property tax, reduced property tax in Maryland, Reduced. That's a good question. Tax in Maryland seniors. I don't think so, but we're gonna check. Maryland Homeowners Property Tax Program. Property Tax Credit Program. Senior Property Tax Credit from Montgomery County. I see that. There's one in Montgomery County, Alan. What you saw, Lisa? Said you saw that too. Y'all leave Beth alone, Kenneth. Kenneth is already. Sice. What you? Ernest Perkins talking about Maryland sucks. Maryland one of the best states in the union. Maryland been progressive about a lot of things that you cannot get elsewhere. Oh, no. Montgomery County has a senior property tax credit. Senior tax credit is available for homeowners at least 65 for whom the property is their principal residence. I'm going to see if there's one in Prince George's County. Prince George's County senior tax credit. Ernest Perkins talking about DC better. How DC better and all y'all getting pushed out to Maryland? What? How's DC better and y'all crime rate through the roof? How's DC better and Ward 8 can't even get a hospital, a grocery store, a laundromat? What? Come on, Ernest, cut that out, man. Come on, Ernest. Cut that out, man. Come on, Ernest. We're not going to do that this morning. DC better than Maryland. We both in the same boat. If we black, it's all the same state. Fuck out of here. If we black, it's all the same. One big ass state. Maryland, DC, Virginia, Mississippi, all of us the same shit. Massachusetts, it's all the same shit. I have family who live in the district who love it. I have family in the district who have complaints. I have family who live here in Maryland who love it. I have family who live in Maryland, got complaints. It's all the same. Anyway, so that's what's up with the tax credit. Who asked me that, D? And, Ernest live in Maryland. And Ernest live in Maryland. As a home inspector in the DMV area, you right, Joe. We all, black folks, we all under the same boot. We all catching the same hair. Yeah, Tracy. So, yeah, Tracy, I said Robin Bryant. Did you say Robin Bryant at the Reasonably Shady show back in May? Yes, they aired it last night. Knowing you that I know you, I am sure it was a joke. No, what actually happened is I know a woman named Robin Bryant who I was friends with in college. So it was Robin Bryant and it was Giselle Bryant and Robin Dixon. It just came out Robin Bryant. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened last night, Tracy. Yes, Prince George's County has a senior tax credit. So yes, there is reduced property tax for seniors, at least we found in Montgomery County and Prince George's County. Thank you, Tracy. The other girl, Karen said, the other woman, Karen said I was drunk. I was not drunk, Karen. Nah, I might have been high. Nah, I'm just playing. I might have been high, but I wasn't drunk. Hey, Kim Roper. Is that Kim? Kim. Yeah, I wasn't drunk. Anyway. So, in answer to your question, who asked that? Now, I will say this. DC has better programs for people that need help. Now, here's the ill part. I hear that DC's got all these better programs, but all I ever hear about is people complaining about DC. All I keep hearing about, remember during the election, everybody was talking about how bad Muriel Bowser was, but all these programs are sitting right there. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'll have a drink from time to time, Tracy, but not that much. Yeah, see, tell her, Monica. Yes, you know Robin Bryant from MSU. I was cracking up, had to explain to my mom, your mom, while we were watching. You saw it come out my mouth, right? And I said, I knew a girl from Robin Bryant. We used to mess around in college. We ain't never mess around. I was trying to make a joke at that point, but I realized I had said Robin Bryant as opposed to Robin Dixon. And wow, my man. So that's what happened last night. I was on the Real Housewives of Potomac last night, in case y'all did not know. Yes, I was on the Real Housewives of Potomac last night. I wanted to say about this real estate market is coming out real soon. I did a commercial about a quick little 30-second about this housing market that we in right now. If you go look at, we did some research, and if you go look at 2019, right before the pandemic, this housing market and that housing market are about even. Are just about even. I saw the sister had to close her popcorn business. I've been in that popcorn business, Tamra. I've been there a couple of times actually. And PG needs better programs to help small business owners. A sister had to close her popcorn business. But she is at FedEx Field, and I hope she keeps that location open, and I'm sure she will continue to do e-commerce. So I'm so sorry to hear that was closing. I think you sent that to me, Tamara, and I saw it, and I was I didn't get to watch the whole thing that she talked about. I'll watch it this morning after we get it off. But it is it's unfortunate when you hear a small business has to close. Y'all see what I've been through with my business this year. Just dealing with the bureaucracy of it all. So it is upsetting and disappointing and disheartening when you hear a business has to close. But these are the times where we must have faith. And I have faith that sister will not only come back bigger and better, she will have learned something very valuable in this one, and she'll apply it to the next, and she'll come back super strong and kill these niggas. Tanisha has a popcorn business. It is hard. I have a coffee business. It is hard. I got a cake business. It is hard. I got a real estate business. It is hard. I got a comedy business. It is hard. Business is hard. They say we need a show when you talk about the Rap City days, artists' experiences, stories. Oh, I got you, Alan. Oh, I got something for you. So, the FFA and the federal government has passed lots of legislation to help first-time black homeowners. Oh, the FHA. You mean FHA? Yes. And HUD. I met a senior vice president of HUD last night, Housing and Urban Development. I hope to keep some communication going with her. It takes long to get permits and everything here, and that's in every, this jurisdiction has that issue. Permits and getting permits is difficult here in Prince George's County. It's an arduous task. I'm hoping that she continues to do popcorn business online and does an e-commerce business. Hey, Miss Charlie Joe. They have counselors that will assign to you to help your info and resources. Go see the SBA. There's a program called SCORE, SCORE. SCORE will SCORE assists entrepreneurs trying to get started. SCORE gives you vision. I had a SCORE counselor for a good while when I was trying to start a comedy club. And so go see them people. Seek out all the programs you can, y'all. Seek out all the programs that you possibly can. Today is the second day of Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah to all my Jewish brothers and sisters. Do you think it's better to just sell online instead of a storefront? I think that it depends on the situation, and it depends on the business. I know one thing: for every storefront and any storefront, foot traffic, the traffic, the amount of people that get to interact with your store is key. Location is key, because for a storefront, you got to pay rent on them people that come through that door and buy something and purchase something, and then they become repeat customers in the whole nine. And so it is, for some people, it's extremely successful, best thing they've ever did. You have other people who you see take a L from the storefront. I think that cash businesses like barbershops and laundromats and things that service people who need it, that solve a problem, they do extremely well with storefronts. Other businesses, and then the further you get away from like solving a problem for people, is the more risk averse you become when you have a brick and mortar. I see that Bun B just opened up his first brick and mortar, and he didn't do that until he had people were asking, when the fuck is this store gonna open up? So Alicia Moran is a great Prince George's County SBA contact. See? The lady on MSNBC was from Prince George's County. Okay. There we go. All right, it's 9:50, everybody. Any other real estate questions? I look crazy. Any other real estate questions? I got a New Year's Eve question. Who already has their plans in order? If you don't have plans, may I suggest that you come get down with me and my comedian friends at the Bowie Center for Performance Arts around the corner from your house. Woo! Somebody just Marijuana asked the real question: rent to own or not? All right, Marijuana, here's what I'm going to say about the rent to own. Rent to own is tricky, cumbersome, has a lot of moving parts, and you better read every bit of that fine print. It depends on the program that you got into for rent to own. Is it, something that is sponsored by the municipality that the house is in? Is the county is Prince George's County getting behind this rent to own program? Is the state of Maryland, are the feds behind this rent to own program? Or is this something that the landlord cooked up? And if it's something that the landlord cooked up, you better read it. Read it, and read it again, and get legal counsel. I would do that if I'm doing a rent to own. Rent to own sounds well because it allows you to get into a property now, without some of the things that come along. Some of the things that come along with buying the home. And then over time if you can demonstrate that you have a good rental history, they turn that transaction over into a mortgage. But then you have to ask yourself, while you were paying rent, does that rent go against the mortgage? Does that rent go against the price of that home? When they say rent to own, why aren't they just selling it to you in the first place? If you're good enough to get in there to rent, well, how come you won't just sell me the house at the beginning? Oh, I need to rent because I don't have the down payment. I don't have you taken care of all of the programs that, there are programs out. If you take a FHA loan and then you get some assistance from a county for a first-time home buyer, then you get some assistance from the seller, some down payment assistance. I saw a thing where a lady came to the table with just $5,000, and she bought that home. So, rent to own marijuana, it comes with a whole lot. And when we're in those situations where we need something like rent to own, like rent a center, or we need payday loans or whatever, we very seldom read the fine print, and we are usually on the hook for more than we think we're on the hook for. So I'm going to say you better read all that shit. Anyway, Anyway, 9:54. You're welcome, marijuana. Share that with your friends. And for those of you who are new here, please tell your friends we're here each and every morning. Do me a favor. Let your friends know we are here every morning, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Just a hot hour of comedy, upliftment, coffee, real estate, and then we go on with the rest of our day. You understand? So if you got real estate questions, holler at your boy. Yeah, rock marijuana. Check that all the way out. If a rent-to-own option is something that you're considering, make sure that when you're buying a home, they say there is something called due diligence. There's due diligence that the realtor has to do. There's due diligence that the buyer has to do before he even comes to the realtor. And there's due diligence that the seller has to do. There's due diligence that the attorney has to do, or the lender, and everybody has to do their due diligence. What up, George? Well, as a person who is who wants to buy, there's a bunch of due diligence you have to do before you even contact a lender or a realtor. And that due diligence is knowing what you're playing with, what you want to get, and what you can actually afford. You understand what I mean? What you can actually afford. Before we go to Frank Bynum has a question, y'all. Is this a good market to buy a foreclosure? Frank, the philosophy that I hold on to is that it's always a good market to do anything in. However, you have to know the numbers and what you are getting into. This may be a perfect time for me to purchase a foreclosure, and may be the worst time for you to purchase a foreclosure, depending on what I have going on and depending on what you have going on. It doesn't have anything to do with the market, because the market's always going to be the market. You understand? And what does that foreclosure come with? You may be able to buy yourself a foreclosure, but if you are entangled in a bunch of, if the house has all kinds of other stuff going on and you rush in and buy this without doing the inspection and the appraisal and everything else, it might turn out to be a bad deal for you. It might turn out to be a great deal for you, depending on what you want. If you're buying the foreclosure to become your primary residence, it may work out. If you're buying the foreclosure to do a flip, it might not. You understand what I mean? I'm going to say this, Frank, and for everybody listening, please hear me when I say this. It is always a good and bad time to buy. Every day is a perfect and most fucked up time to buy. It has nothing to do with the market. It has everything to do with where you are in the market. When interest rates rose, a lot of people, the interest rate's going up, I can't do nothing with this. I can't fuck with this at all. It X'd out a whole bunch of people. It's some people who were sitting and waiting for the interest rates to go up, because that benefited them because of the way that they have their money set up. They buying all kinds of shit right now at this 7%. Knowing that they're going to go back and refinance it when the interest rate drops. But they had enough money set aside. They had enough programs or whatever put in place. They had their lender ready to go. They had already done their due diligence. So when it was time to pull the trigger, pop, 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 they ready to go. Most of us are operating from the consumer mindset that our parents gave us. Therefore, 7% interest, there's no way I can do anything with that. And it became a bad time to buy. There are other people like, this is a perfect time. I bought my house. I bought 5 houses. You notice that, have you noticed, everybody's been seeing the news stories about the hedge funds buying up thousands of homes, and somebody's about to spend $1 billion in homes. That's an investment. They're going to buy them houses right now. While everybody's not looking, that interest rate going to come back down. Boom, they're going to refinance those homes, and they're going to rent them to you for years and years and years. And when they refinance those homes, so if they spent $1 billion on homes, right, at 7% interest, when this interest rate drops, down to 4, 5, 3, those homes now have equity already built in. So that $1 billion he spent is now worth $1.2 billion or $1.3 billion or $1.5 billion. And you're going to rent those homes from these people for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. So the $1 billion that they spent gonna come back and be $10 billion at the end of the day. But they sat there and took care of the business of this purchase. And that's what each of us has to do. We have to treat a home purchase just like Wall Street. We have to be serious about our bread and our money. Got to get super serious and don't be scared. When it's time to pull the trigger, it is time to pull the trigger. It's real talk. All right, it's time to go. It's 10 o'clock. Hey, Cocolati. So remember that, everybody. If you didn't gain anything else from today's podcast, it is always a good and bad time to purchase. Every day is. If you're a regular consumer, right now may be a bad time for you to buy. If you're an investor, might be good time for you to get down at that 7%. It's a whole nother story. I'm getting out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all gonna have a great day. Catch me today. 3 p.m. Fox 5. It's called the DMV Zone. I'll talk to y'all soon, all right? All right. Brown skin. You know I love that brown skin. I can't tell where hers begins. And I can't tell where mine ends. Ooh, brown skin. Thank you, Miss Charlie Joe. I don't know if I'm the smartest, but I'm here for us. I'm getting out of here. Let's turn the music up.